Welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Justice Emmanuel Aqua and this is Mr. J Graphics. Today's tutorial I'm going to teach you how to design a very simple backdrop for a church backdrop design. So let's jump right into the video. This is the size I'm going to use, this is the picture, and this is the logo, the name, and this is a costume shape that I have it here. And so we're going to start. So I'll go to file, right from file I'm going to type my size right there. So I'm going to use 11.37, that is the width, and then the height I would make it 6.58, and I'm going to maintain the 300 resolution, and I'll press OK. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my background here. This is my shape, my costume shape right there, and I'm going to drag it this way, and I'm going to scale it, I'm going to scale it like this. I'm going to scale it this way. Once this is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to decrease the opacity to, let's say, 8%, right? Okay, I think 8% is okay for me. And now what I'm going to do again is I'm going to type the name. So the information that's supposed to come on is so I'm going to bring in one of the logo right here, and I'm going to increase it by scaling it this way in a big way. Now I'm going to place it right here. This one to come this way, and now this one will come this way. Right after this, then I'm going to decrease the opacity to, okay, I think 7 is okay, right? This is some kind of like, okay, so right from here what I'm going to do again is I'm going to bring in the picture right there. I'll place the picture right here, and I'm going to increase the picture like that. I'm going to increase the picture right here, and now I'm going to type the name. So I'm going to use this name called, I'll go for my horizontal type tool, and I'm going to type I'm going to use this font, Swiss. Okay, I'm using a font called Swiss. So I'm going to type Dominion. Okay, so right from here I just increase the size like that here, and I'm going to duplicate, hold your Alt key, click and drag. You see, once you hold the Alt key, look at the mouse pointer. You see, this means when you look at the mouse pointer, if I hold the Alt key, it gives me this. This means I want to duplicate anything that is on the page, on the side. I mean, If I want to duplicate a picture, I'll just click. You see, you select the picture, you hold your Alt key, then you drag, you click and drag. That is a simple way of duplication. All right, so this is very simple. Now I'm going to I'm going to delete the O and create a space here. Okay, let me start again. I'm going to close the gaps in between there, so I'm going to use this VA and close the gap a little bit since it's too much for me. Okay, so this is okay for me right here, and I'm going to delete the O and then create a space. All right, I'll create a space. Then I'll go for my Eclipse tool. I'm going to draw here like that. Okay, then I'll position it right here. I'll increase it a little bit. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rasterize it. Okay, now I'm going to rasterize the Dominion. Okay, should I rasterize it? No, I won't rasterize. So I'm going to hold my Control key and then make a selection of the Eclipse. Okay, then I'll come back to the O, the Dominion. Then I'm going to create a layer mask. So I'll just click on the layer mask. So you see, this is how it's going to be like. Okay, I just hold my Alt key. I just hold the Alt key and then click on the layer mask right here. So it just cut off part of the O, the D and the M. Okay, so I'll go and then bring back my O, then I'll decrease it a little bit like that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my logo, this logo right here, and I'm going to place it on top of these, and I'm going to scale it back like that. Now I'm going to close the fill here, so I'll just decrease the fill to 0%. Then I'll go back to this FX, click on the stroke right here, then I'll change the color from the stroke color is white, so I'll click on the color and then select the red here like that. Okay, now I'll decrease the logo a little bit like that, and now I'm going to decrease the O, the circle, the Eclipse to a little bit like this. So this is how it's going to be. All right, and then from there, let me create a layer mask for the logo here, and then I'm going to clear this side. Okay, so this is how it's going to be like. Now I'm going to type tempo here, so it's Dominion tempo. So I'm going to type tempo here. Then I'm going to increase the size. First of all, I'll go for my ruler, so I'll select the Dominion and then go for my ruler. Go back for this one too. Then I'm going to position this one right here, and then I'll expand this to here like that. Okay, so this is how it's going to be like. Now I'm going to create I'm going to rasterize. I'm going to convert this to shape. So I'll just right click any space here, I'll right click here and then convert to shape. So I'll just click and I've converted this to shape. Now I just want to create something, just kind of a design. It's a design that I'm going to use right here. All right, so there's nothing, what I'm doing here is not some kind of anything scary or anything different. All right, so I'll go for my convert point tool, and I'm going to highlight the T. Okay, what I'm going to do is, let me go for the move tool and then go for a ruler. I'll drop the ruler on this line, on the T tail. I'll drop another one on the T tail. Then I'll go for my convert point tool. I'm going to create an anchor point right here. Let me go for another ruler. Then I'm going to drop it right here. Then I'll go for my convert point tool and rasterize somewhere here. Oh, I have to make sure you select, and I'll rasterize. I'll left right. I'll right click here and then come back to this point to right click and make anchor point. Now I want to move this space. Okay, if I move this space, here too will move. All right, let me show you what I'm saying. You see, this is not what this is not what I want. All right, so I'll press Ctrl Z. So you make sure you create another point here, right click, add anchor point. Here, right, add anchor point. Okay, then move and let's see what is going to happen. So once you move, now you get what I mean. So just shift this point right here. So just use your arrow key. Use your arrow key and you straighten this arrow.
Music licensing reimagined.
Like that. Okay, so this is what seems like this is not straight for me, right? Okay, it's not straight for me, so I'm going to make it straight. Push this point to the line and then push this one too. To the line. So you get your straight line like that. Okay, so I'll just get rid of the rulers because I don't need it again. So I'm going to position my picture right here, increase it a little bit, and now I'm going to create a space where I'll place his picture on it. So I'll go for my air clips. Then I'm going to draw a circle right here.
Licensing reimagined.
This circle, I'll place it here, and then I'll go for any costume shape. Okay, let me use the rectangle. Okay, then I'll go for the rectangle. I'm going to draw right here. Now I'm going to rotate it. Okay, so once this is done, okay, it seems this is what I want. Push it a little bit. Okay, this is okay for me. Now I'm going to merge all of these, so I'll just press Control E to merge it. After merging it, then I'll go for the name. I'll go for the name, and I'm going to place it right here. Okay, so this is okay for me. Now left with one thing. I'm going to type welcome to, so welcome to let me increase it a little bit, and then I'm going to use scripts. Let me search for one of my scripts. So I'm going to use this welcome to Artlist.io. Okay, so this is where I'm going to place it, and I'm going to make this one black. Let me press number 7 on my keyboard.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, so after this, I'm gonna place it here. This is not, let me use serial font. Okay, any serial font is okay. Yeah. Okay, so this, I think this is okay for me. Font Hans font. It's okay. Welcome to
Music licensing reimagined.
this one too is not kind of visible, like, you know. Hey, are you kidding me? You don't know the font you should choose?
Artlist.io.
Okay, this is okay for me. Let me spread it a little bit, and I'm going to place it right here. Okay, so after this, let me write power giant embassy. Then let me decrease the size right here. Then I'm going to I'm going to use this. Okay, it's okay. Let me use Swift. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do is I downloaded this. Let me get rid of, no, I won't get rid of it. I downloaded this beautiful backdrop, so I'm going to place this design inside the backdrop and see how it's going to be beautiful, how it's going to look like. Okay, this is a backdrop. I downloaded this, so I'm going to use that and see how it is. So look at how I myself, how I place my design inside a mockup. So I'll double click on this thumbnail object for smart object. That is a smart object. Okay, so I'll double click here and it's going to open the space. It's going to open the page directly for me, this place. Okay, then I'll come back here, and the work that I did design, I'm going to place it here. Okay, so I'm going to merge the whole of this design. Okay, so I will press Shift Control Alt plus E on my keyboard. Now it's merged the work for me. Okay, then I'm going to drag this on top of this design.
Music licensing.
Okay, like that. Okay, because I use the same measurement. Okay, this design measurement, I use the same measurement for the design, so that is why we got everything perfectly. Now what I'm going to do is I'll go back here and okay, so I'm going to click here. Okay, so when you click on the closing button here, they will ask you save changes to the Adobe Photoshop document, place artwork here. So they will ask you yes or no, so just press yes. Don't say no, don't press no, press yes. When you press yes, it will close automatically. It's saving, so you wait till it's saved. It's keeping long, man. This is keeping more long, man. What's happening, man? It's 199% and it's still not saving, man. Jeez. What is wrong with this? Okay, let me go back and see whether it's there. Okay, so this is how it is. Now I can see my design right here. This is beautiful, right? So this is how it is, you know. Once so this is how the design looks like. Wow, this is beautiful, right? So guys, this is the end of this tutorial. I know you've learned something amazing right here, and if you want to know more about how to place mockup, drop that in the comment section. If you want more, if you want to see more about the mockup, how to place mockups, how to use mockups designs, drop that in the comment section if you want me to make videos about that, and I'm going to make a video. So guys, this is going to be the end of this video. If today be your first time here, kindly do me a favor, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and don't forget to click on the like button. It's very important. Please, after you watch, like the video for me.